Hi Aquarius. This is gonna be a video for you guys. So, Aquarius, I feel like you guys are doing a lot of research into topics relating to spirituality. Like, it could be like planetary stuff, astrology, but then you could also be like looking into things like starseed origins and different like information about that. Excuse me, or like the galaxy or something, or like it's like you're communicating something. Like, I don't know, I feel like you guys have really stepped your game up. Like, I feel like Aquarius, like, I feel like you guys are really stepping into the spotlight right now, or at least like you're building momentum. Like, you're really stepping up to the plate when it comes to like self-care routine. Like, you're stepping into this energy of like of I don't want to say like a position of power, but like a position of self-empowerment where you're taking like responsibility for like your own actions. Like, if you want to feel better, then you're the one putting the time into it. Like, you're the one nurturing yourself, like waking up in the morning and like starting that routine. Like, you're the one doing it for yourself. I just looked down and saw 1, 2, 3 on the clock. So you're going in the right direction. It's like you're taking steps in the right direction. And I feel like you guys are actually being pushed forward out of something, pushed into a mode of moving forward, like out of like self-sabotaging energy. Like, I feel like there's a new energy like coming towards you guys that is going to push you guys to be better, to do better, to go after your dreams, like to really step into like this like new like way of being. Like, I don't even know how to put emphasis on this. Like, I don't even know how to explain this, to be completely honest. Like, it's completely like it feels like intergalactic type of energy where it's like finally tapping into like your potential, or like tapping into your true nature, or like your true power, or like tapping into like some type of like source energy within yourself that's actually going to start channeling outwards to like other people. And I know Aquarius is, about the collective, so that would make sense. It's just like, I don't know how to put that. But you might even like see it in your own areas. Like, if you have like a strong Aquarius placement, like make sure that you are doing research into like what house that falls into, and like how that might be affecting your everyday life, whether it be your identity or whether it be the relationships around you. I feel like again, back to the identity thing, I feel like you guys are going through a shift, like a creative shift, creative potential shift. Like, it's like you're recreating your identity. Like, it's like dying to your old self. Like, that term, like not literally, but like that term, like dying to your old self. Like, you're going through some type of like transformative process where you're letting things go that no longer serve you, that were core components of like who you are. So it's like, that's kind of interesting because like Leo kind of had a similar read. So I don't know, maybe you have Leo in your chart as well, or maybe just have that energy around you, or maybe you're embodying that energy, but they kind of had a similar message about like really shedding the old contracts and stepping and forming new ones. And that could be with yourself, with the people around you, just everything. Everything. You guys might be having sinus problems too, like drainage, like sinus drainage. So I feel like you guys are really balancing something out. You're learning how to put things in place to juggle them. Like, you're learning how to do something. You're also coming together with somebody, but you're also becoming very disciplined. I feel like you're taking a more disciplined approach to whatever it is that you're doing, or even the relationships that surround you. Like, you're taking a more authoritarian, I think that's the word I'm looking for, not in a control way, but like you're stepping into more of a authoritative, like, this is what I'm going to do, this is my strategy, this is the way I'm going to do it. Like, I've thought this process through and through. Like, you're looking at things for every little detail of what they are, but you're also not letting it overwhelm you. You're actually taking control of the situation in a positive way. Not so much in a narcissistic way or in a bad way, but not that narcissism is always bad, because, you know, it can, when used properly, can be actually a tool in your personality if, like, you fall into that category. But, you know, that's a different type of conversation there. And to each their own. But again, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone. But it's like you're taking a more disciplined approach to something with the King of Swords here. You're thinking more logically about something. And it could be about how to make something work, or how to go about something, or how to balance, or to come into balance with something. And again, it could have something to do with working and relationships. Like, it could be like a balance between, like, stepping into a career and balancing, you know, relationships that are around you. This is like having clarity too, like having the clarity to see something through, and being able to take action towards it, because masculine energy takes action. You see what I'm saying? And we both have both of them in us. Like, we have feminine energy and we have masculine energy. So this is masculine energy stepping forward with a disciplined approach, with a logical approach. Like, and again, it could be in relation to other people around you, or it could have to do with, you know, work and finances. We do have the Judgment card here. So I feel like there's been a completion with something where it's like you have to make a judgment call with something that you could actually be in the process of, like, trying to balance, where it's like, you know, make a judgment call on this. Like, is this something that you can continue to do because it's successful, it makes you happy, it brings you stability and happiness, or is this something that is, you know, weighing you down and making you feel like shit, basically. So this is also having the ability to make a decision towards something. And then you have the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Wands. But this is also kind of being able to, like, navigate your way through something. Because, like, the Knight of Wands definitely takes action. And then you have the Sun card at the bottom of the deck. I don't know if you figure something out, like, if you, like, see something clearly. But it's like you're also stepping away from an energy that's also very distant and guarded. So you're coming out of that energy and you're stepping into, like, more of a passionate energy, more of a action-taking energy. But it's like coming at something very logical, like going at something very disciplined, but also very fiery and very intense very quickly. So I don't know if you're stepping out of this energy, or if you have to make, now if you're dealing with other people, you could have to make a decision based on somebody who's been kind of in and out, somebody who's not very logical, who you feel like you're juggling between because they're very inconsistent or they're very guarded and they won't really let you in. They're just kind of like in and out, in and out, in and out. It's like you're going to make a judgment call on this. And you're going to, like, figure something, like, you're going to see something for what it is, and you're just going to be like, okay, like, clearly I have to make a decision here. Because it looks like you have a lot of other things going on in the process, and you're like, this is the last type of shit that I need to be dealing with. So, like, what are you doing, you know? But I also do really feel like this could be your energy as well, going after something, or, like, finally getting some type of, like, a clarity of something. Could be a situation. We have the Two of Swords here. So this could either be like you literally need to cut something out, or you're at two minds about something. Like, you're just like you're split right down the middle about something. Yeah, and it's like you don't want to juggle too much. So you could be making a decision to go after something, to step away from some type of an energy, like making a judgment call and choosing a path. Okay, so you Okay, so strong Libra, Aquarius energy, and also Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. All energies that we have on the board here. You might have to make a decision between two people. And you might be guarded. But it's like you're not that guarded, though. You know what I mean? Like, you're coming out the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're actually, like, moving away from this. Like, you're like, I don't have time for this. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, what? But you could have a decision to make between an air sign and an earth sign. And it's like you might have been juggling it. Or like, you know, dating multiple people or seeing multiple people. And then it's like you kind of get yourself in a situation where it's like you have, you know, different types of feelings for, you know, two people. And you're like, oh, I have to make a decision here. Like, but you could also be balancing something out, like choosing to balance something out, choosing to work something out. Like, you could choose to want to ground a situation or to go at something and to, like, put passion back into it. Like, you could be choosing that. Like, you could be coming in as the King of Pentacles, or you could be the King of Swords, and you have a King of Pentacles coming at you. Yeah, Temperance. So it's like you might have somebody who wants to heal a situation with you or wants to balance a situation out, and you're going to have to make a decision on it, but you're guarded towards it. And it's like you've kind of already, like, moved beyond it. You're like, I don't know, but, like, you might get this presented to you, and it's like, I'm already doing all this stuff. Like, do you really want me to focus on this? But this person's coming in as the King of Pentacles. Now, you could have an opportunity that's coming towards you, but it's like, have patience, because you have a lot of energy that's about to, like, come towards you, and they're saying just, like, have patience with something. But, like, be creative, you know? And this is, like, an opportunity that could, like, potentially bring, like, some sort of stability in the long run. Now, that wasn't necessary. Oh, don't get stuck. Okay. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And the World card. Just kind of stuck on the board there. So, something came to a completion. Something came back around. There could have been a completion with an air sign type of energy. Somebody very logical, somebody very analytical, like very, you know, straightforward. Made a judgment call. Moved away. But then it's like, boom, here comes something. Here comes somebody wanting to ground some type of situation. Because you're the Queen of Pentacles here. It's like nurturing. It's like something being balanced out in the long run between two people who are like counterparts, like countersuits. Like you have the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Like in between Temperance. And my ear is ringing. There's something going on with your crown chakra, like Aquarius. What the hell? Okay, so with the Six of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, you might be giving to multiple people. I'm not gonna say anything beyond that. You know, it is what it is. But you might be guarded towards a situation, and something's gonna present itself where somebody's gonna want to ground a situation and balance it out, because you have the Two of Cups here with Temperance. So I think that this, again, could be somebody from the past, but it could be somebody that there's a strong soul tie with, or that connection with, you know what I mean, where it feels like it's like you guys have known each other forever type of deal. There's some type of strong pull, you know, that resonates there. But I feel like there's a completion that needs to take place with either a King of Swords energy or that's your energy. It's kind of hard to say, because I can see it both ways, where it's like you're approaching a situation as like, you know, very, like, it is what it is, like, I'm doing my thing, got a lot going on, you know what I mean, like, kind of focusing on myself, and then it's like this person comes in and I don't know, you might change your tone. I don't know. I don't know, Aquarius. This is kind of like they're getting more and more vague with me, and that tells me I'm getting pretty close. So I'm like, okay. Let me pull some other cards and see if I can, like... Wait, let me finish this row. Okay. Hold on a second. You're the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like... I don't know why I'm laughing. Hold on. What is this energy? Holy shit. Okay, Aquarius. Alright. Like, you guys are coming through strong. And there's a connection that might be... You guys might have a connection with the Leo video. But, you're gonna have to make a decision about this Ace of Pentacles, because I feel like you're gonna get an offer, and I feel like... yeah, you're moving towards it. That's the thing. It's slowly, but it's like you're moving towards it. You could be dealing with somebody who's a Capricorn or has strong Capricorn, but this person's also could be very good in business. You see what I'm saying? This person could have a business. And then you have the Nine of Cups right over the Queen of Pentacles. So it's like... Wheel of Fortune. I don't know. I think you're being pulled... Yeah, see, you've been procrastinating. You're looking at something. I feel like you might know this person already. Or it's like you know who this is or something. But it's like you're looking at something differently. You're seeing something differently. But you have to wake up, because I feel like you might have been self-sabotaging a little bit. Or maybe not even self-sabotaging, but just like having like other distractions going on mentally. Like you've been focused and preoccupied so much by what's going on in your life. Like you haven't really like paid full attention to like what might be coming your way, because like you might be perceiving a situation one way, but like it's actually a different way type of deal. So you might already be in communication with this person, or this could be a new person coming in towards you, and you might have like a very nonchalant approach, and this other person's just gonna kind of like boom, and or you're gonna be like boom. Like it's a very meshing energy. Like you guys are meshing. Like something meshing, like flowing, like... But somebody has a lot of anxiety, and there needs to be like release. Like you guys need to release whatever conflict this is. Like there's outside competition, even, like let it go. Like you have the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck here, so could be connecting with Taurus too. The energy Taurus could be playing a role in this, where it's like there's a stubbornness, there's a fixed property about this, and there needs to... specific things need to be let go of, and these specific things might be competition, or like outside distractions, or like the people around you, or like combative energy, you know what I mean, that tempting energy. It's like, let this shit go. Yeah, you have the Strength card actually just flipped itself to me. Okay, and then the Six of Cups. So this is something, again, that strong soul tie with. Like, and there's something going off my chest here. So I'm like, ouch, what is this? But like, you could have like some issues with like, I don't know if you feel it like in your chest. Like, like I'm just like rubbing my chest. I'm just like, ah. You know? But it's like... I don't know if it's like your heart space, like you feel it, like literally. I don't know. I feel like there's a bond between you and somebody. There's some type of like very fond memories that are exchanged, or like happy memories or happy thoughts. And I feel like... Yeah, an Eight of Wands. So there's going to be quick communication, strong communication that comes in. Could be from the past. I don't know why, but I feel like you guys are kind of like polar opposites in a way. But like you guys are like the same, but you guys are also like polar opposites. And I don't know, like one of you has a very different energy than the other. and it's kind of like an attraction. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, seriously, but it'd be great if I could, like, my chest would just chill for a minute. But there's something, like, I don't know if, like, you feel something in your chest, or, like, you're gonna notice something. Like, I don't know. It's like a feeling, you know? But I feel like you're gonna get communication, or you could be the person giving communication. Now, if you're not connecting with anybody, I feel like you're gonna be presented with an opportunity that's gonna be very quick, and it's gonna have a lot of opportunities that come with that opportunity. And it's like really being able to take charge in a situation and move forward, and to really step out of the self-sabotaging energy and step into going after what your dreams are, going after, like, manifesting, like, your wish fulfillment. You know what I mean? Being able to balance things from the past, being able to walk that line with, like, your emotions and your memories, and being able to balance those thoughts in the process of going after the opportunities that are coming towards you. So that's great. It's like being able to step out of that, like, illusionary energy, kind of guard it towards the world energy. Like, maybe if you're a creative artist, like, you're finally putting your stuff out there. You're finally coming out of that, like, hibernation mode of, like, where you've just been creating, and not really, like, showing off the things that you've been doing. And you're finally stepping into that energy of just, like, you know what, this is me. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I don't really give a shit what anybody thinks, you know? Like, go your own way type of deal. And I think that's great. Seriously. Because we all deserve to do what makes us happy, right? So, and you're walking straight to what brings you emotional fulfillment, which is also great. Okay, so you have the Chariot, the Father of Wands, and the Mother of Pentacles. So, a couple things. I feel like you are realizing, or you're already in this energy of knowing, like, that you have things that you want to take care of, and you're like, you know what, like, I'm going to put myself first always, and I'm going to do me, and I don't really care for energies that are inconsistent. I don't really care for energies that aren't for my highest good. Like, I don't really care for energies that aren't really supportive of me, or that don't feed my passion. And you're moving away from that type of energy. You're walking away from it. And even, like, inconsistent people, you're like, you know what, like, if you don't accept me for who I am, or if you don't understand me for who I am, and, like, appreciate me for who I am, then I gotta bounce. Like, I gotta just do my thing. Like, you're distancing yourself from, like, the people who bring you that heavier vibration, and stepping toward people who have that lighter vibration, who make you feel like you're recharged after being with them versus exhausted. Because whenever you feel exhausted from being around certain types of people, or, you know, even family members and friends, like, it's like, if you feel exhausted after hanging out with them, like, that's kind of a red flag. Like, that's draining. That's not good. You should be vibrating and hanging with people who make you feel recharged, and who make you feel like you, like, have all the energy to, like, just take on the world with. Like, you're just, like, yes, like, motivated, like, happy, like, you know, like you're not being taken advantage of. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, it's out there, especially for, like, super sensitive people and empaths. Like, it's a real struggle sometimes. So you're just choosing to leave that lower, like, heavier vibration, and you're just gonna politely go in your own way. And even if it's just kind of in silence, like, you're just kind of moving in silence, and it's just like you're like, you know what, I'm doing what's right for me, because I gotta take care of me, and it's what I gotta do. Hope you guys can respect that. So good, that's great. Now, if you're dealing with somebody else, you're choosing to walk away from a situation that is unfulfilling emotionally, and you're like, you know what, this isn't right for me. Like, I don't want connections that are inconsistent. Like, I want something consistent and grounded, and something that I can emotionally rely on, and also materially, like, rely on, like, in the physical world, like, I can count on it, you know, like, something that I can build. even here, it's like you could make a decision, like, you know, one day you want a family, and it's like you're moving away from energies that are inconsistent, that you're like, I wouldn't be able to settle down with this energy type of deal because of blah blah blah. But yeah, let me pull one more. Oh, that's a lot of cards. So I feel like I don't know, you guys might go through a personal change. Like, you might change your approach to how you deal with people, or how you connect with people. You might be changing your approach and saying, you know what, like, I gotta be more serious if I want to attract more serious, or something of that nature. So that could be relevant for some of you guys too. It's like a personal identity that you're transforming into, that you're like, you know what, I'm going to walk away from this energy in myself as well in order to attract it, or to attract the positive things, you know? Because you've hit that completion. You're like, you know what, like, I got to be better. That's excellent. That is excellent. So the Lovers. Yeah, you guys are attracting somebody, and I don't even think you guys know it. That's funny. Consciousness. Oh my gosh. Slowing down. Wow, look at that. Damn. So you guys are definitely pulling in connections of all kinds that are for your highest good. I do feel like romantically you guys could be actually aligning with somebody who is who is of higher consciousness, like-minded, like somebody who feeds that part of yourself, such as like the parts of yourself that you feed. Like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a higher consciousness that is bringing this into being, if that makes sense. So this higher consciousness is bringing this connection into being. And it's taking time, so there's a need to slow down and a need to kind of approach something. And it's like, you might be hesitant at first, like you might like not know how to do something, or not know how something's going to play out, but just be patient. Just be patient. There's something very childlike too about this connection. Like, there's like a childlike innocence to the dynamic that is shared, if that makes sense. Yeah. So that's what I have for you guys. So I hope that these messages helped. I appreciate everything. The likes, the shares, the comments, subscribes. Thank you guys so much. So I'm in that like half like mid-stage channeling brain. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope these messages helped. I wish you guys the best. Take care.